Alright, how's it going, everybody? We are here for the after stream report. Me and Junior just got done. He streamed for about 2.5 hours. His after stream report will be a little bit later because he streamed for a bit longer than what he normally does, and he's going to bed. But I have something very important that I need to get done, and I figured this was something that you guys would enjoy seeing, so I'm getting mine done real quick. This is the one time that I will be on here without Junior. But I did forget something last time we had one of these, and that was I have been working on crop breeding. Bring these bud heads so I can show you. So I've been working on crop breeding. I have cocoa beans, which I don't really need because I already have them. Apparently, Spiker's SP API mod has added a few things I didn't know we actually had, because I do not remember there being cactus in IC2 at this time, and I know there wasn't trees at this time, but I do have oak and birch. They're going to be moved. I have cactus, but the main one is I have sticky reed. That's what I was doing this for. So I'm working on spreading this out to take up, well, the whole field, but I can now just get me some sticky resin by right clicking. Unfortunately, there is no harvester in this version of IC2 other than the one that Greg adds, which only does a crop stick in front of it and takes a diamond saw blade to do so. So the only way I will be doing that is if I actually try to breed them up to get a really high level. And I don't know if I will be doing that. Also, I have automated a bit of my machines here. I have this assembler for putting iron and electrum together to make my parts. I have a wire mill up here for making the wires. I have an assembling machine here for taking in the wires and the rubber, which I did find that unfortunately in this version the wires can take up both. I thought that is what this button was for, and it's automatically on that set, and it's not doing it. It's allowing into both of them. So unfortunately, I have that issue. I'm going to try doing that and see if that will help it. I don't really remember exactly how these work, but this will output the rubber over into here, and that will automatically put the wires together. That will automatically come down here and make my circuits for me. So I have been making butt tons of circuits. I also accidentally made an extra assembly machine, which I will need when I get to making advanced, and I have a butt ton of wires that I need to get put back in there. But the main thing I did was a blast furnace. So I have the industrial blast furnace and the casings to build it. Oh, I also made an induction furnace so I can heat shit, and I guess there is one other thing I did, which is down here. I made the semi-fluid generator to eat up my creosote so I can make more charcoal. And I used fluid ducts to be able to get over here. Let's do this actually. So you can see I got fluid ducts. I'll show you the other side here in just a second. Let me get my floor fixed. Okay, so over here actually have down in here, get back behind here. So I used fluid ducts instead of BuildCraft fluid pipes because I didn't need so much cactus to make it all. And basically I just right-clicked on it with a wrench that set it to on, and then put a lever between it, and that automatically pulls all the creosote out and puts it into my semi-fluid generator. I don't have the coal automated completely yet. It just comes down here and I throw it in here. I've got to fix that yet. And then because I took the extractor out, which I did upgrade to Greg's version by putting a conveyor with it, I have this opening so I can fix the floor, so I can get into my MFE, so I can charge my lap pack and things like that. In the stream I did with Shadow, he traded me stuff for an electric wrench, or for steel, so I could make an electric wrench. So I have one of those. But now I need to fix a few things. So right now I have this right here for sending the power out of my MFE and into here to make it into LV for all my machines. Problem is, I need MV to power my blast furnace. So, wait a minute, that says, oh, that's the wrong one. There it is. So, max EU per pulse, per packet, per tick, whatever, 128. So, we need to get that dealt with. And when it comes to cables in this version, we have gold, which is your MV, steel, which is HV, copper, obviously, which is LV, and then we have glass fiber, which needs a diamond and silver, or diamond and redstone, but silver is better. Electrum is even better than that. So these are the ones I'm going to be using, but for right now, we're actually going to just use gold. So I need to get me a entrance back here so I can get into the wiring area, so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And also because I'm going to set my blast furnace up back here. I'm going to be moving this somewhere else, but we're going to wait until I get glass fiber cables to do so. Alright, so first thing I want to do is turn the MFE this direction. That way I am not getting any power out and into this while I move it. Alright, so we don't need this wire any longer. We can actually take this and we can put our transformer right here, facing down. So now if I turn it this direction, I can put a gold cable here and a gold cable here, and that will get our power going where we need it for all of the machines. So we'll go there and there, and now the machines have power again. So we need to block this up just a bit, which I'm going to go ahead and use these bricks. I need to go get some more dug out, but we want to make sure that that cable does not touch anything and that this cable cannot connect to anything there, so I don't want to put a wire there. So that'll make sure that I don't do such a thing. Now I need to get a gold cable, which it looks like I am out of gold at the moment, so let's grab a piece of gold. I am getting silver and gold macerated up so I can make some more electrum to make more circuits, but I will use some of that to make the glass fiber cables. Anybody that doesn't know, you use the glass fiber cables because they can go much longer distances. If I remember correctly, the gold can only go, I don't even remember exactly, like 32 blocks or 16 blocks or something like that before it actually loses EU. I think the copper can go like 5 or some shit. I can't remember exactly what they are. But that's why I'll be using them, so I can go clear across the room wherever I decide I'm going to be going. Let's go ahead and get this out. We can throw both of them in there and get them started. And we're going to use this wire mill for right now because it's the only one I have. And I don't know why that didn't output that into here, because it should have. But it's kind of good it didn't, because I need to get the gold wire out of there. And we're just going to make all of these into double insulated. Put the rest of that in there, and that should automatically put them down here eventually and make more circuits. It's kind of weird how it works. It's kind of slow. I think it does it per packet, per pulse, per tick. I don't know. It does it weird. Alright, so I can go ahead and fill all of that in. And now we can do this. And we're going to put the blast furnace right here. So we're going to have a 3x3. That's our 3x3, except we need to go one extra. Alright, so then we need to break out this block. We need to put a cable there. And then we can put our blast furnace right there. And as soon as it knows it's a thing, that is the structure we are building. So right here we need to build that structure. Okay, let me grab this. I will need that eventually. Alright, so we're using standard casings right now because it takes steel and advanced circuits to make the better ones. We will do so eventually. And we basically just need to make a 3x3 box here. So we get these out of here. Alright, and now for the final thing we need to add. So there's different ways of getting the temperature up on what can be done in the blast furnace. And one of the ways is to put lava in the center of it. So, boop. And now the next one is going to be a pain in the butt. We need to do both blocks. Now, I got to do this and not die. So I need to place that and then place this. So that. There we go. So now you see the front is green. Max heat capacity is 1520. And we are good to go. We can now start making steel. And if we look at the recipes, we need refined iron and coal dust to make steel, and it'll give us dark ash. And it'll take 64 EU total to do this and 25 seconds. And the heat capacity has to be 1,000. We're at 1,500, so we're good. You can also use that coal dust. We can do iron ore with calcium carbonate to get 3 iron out of each of our iron ore. We don't have calcium carbonate right now. We need a chemical reactor with calcium and carbon, and that'll give us our calcium carbonate if we choose to do that. Tungsten steel is not something we can do. That takes 3,000. Pyrite ore and calcium carbonate will give us 2. This is something we definitely want to do. Again, that is tungsten steel. We're not going to be doing that. Aluminum is something we do want to do, but that takes 700. So we're going to have to upgrade this because we're only at 1520 right now. So we're going to have to start using some of the steel that we're going to be making to make advanced casings. We go in here. We have 3 different kinds of casings. We have the standard, we have the reinforced, and we have the advanced. And the reinforced needs 6 steel casing, and advanced circuits, and it gives you 4. If I remember correctly, it's like 20 degrees per casing. I don't remember. We'll find out when I actually do this. But that'll get us up to the aluminum temperature. We also have to get the way of getting aluminum dust, which means that we will need a electrolyzer, and then we can start doing clay dust. This is going to be my next major step, is getting that probably. And then this one, which we can do right now, is for titanium, which means to get the titanium dust, we need, oh yeah, it comes out as tinies, an electrolyzer for that with bauxite. And I did that whole tunnel over there to the mainland just so I could get there and find bauxite. So I will be doing that very, very soon because I need my titanium, because the titanium we need for a diamond jackhammer, which I will be making. We also need an energy crystal advanced circuit. That's not hard. But we also need it to make titanium plating, because titanium plating we need for, wait a minute, where is it? Where's my rock cutter? Greg didn't change the recipe. Yeah, it needs titanium plate. That's what I thought. Okay. So RE battery, electric circuit, 3 diamond dust will give me, and the 2 titanium, doing my rock cutter, which is a touch. So that is what I need the titanium for, and so I can make a rock cutter. And then I can start getting everything like redstone and be able to macerate it, things like that. And then chrome is 1700, so we got to get up to that one. Tungsten is 25, and that's another steel from steel dust. And then we also have galena, which is 1500 for getting silver and lead out of our galena. So we can do that. And this one is one of the next ones we need to work on, which is getting silicon, which will be coming out of a centrifuge from redstone, or electrolyzer with just sand, or clay, which we will be doing to get the aluminum and the lithium. Also, we can do obsidian, and there's lots of other things, but mainly we'll be doing either sand or we'll be doing clay, and clay will be the main one. But we need these so we can make advanced circuits. We can also do solar panels if we want, but we mainly want it for this right here. We can make advanced circuit boards with just silicon and electrum, and it'll give us 2. The other way of doing this is with a regular circuit and 2 electrum plates. And so this costs iron or aluminum to get the plate for this one. It takes either refined iron or aluminum, so using the silicon will actually save us on having to throw our iron into that. We will need lots of iron for lots of things, so we don't want to be wasting it. Also, it'll save us on the copper because we won't have to put copper with it. We will need more gold and silver, but well, we have galena, we have silver, and gold is not that difficult to find and get as well. So we have it, we got it done. Now I just need to start getting a bunch of coal macerated up, which that is what I want to get the rock cutter for. My next major multi-block will be the grinder, the industrial grinder. So this one is going to be really fun to build, but before that I need to make this, which is the electrolyzer. I'm probably also going to make the centrifuge. This one. That way I can start getting all of my things from there. And once I get that done, then I can start upgrading my blast furnace. Well, I can start upgrading my blast furnace before that, but I want to start doing the silicon first, so I'm saving my iron. So that is what's going on. That is what we're going to be working on in the future. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And Junior's working on his blast furnace right now. He just got the main block done. I will put a link in this. If you see it after this is done, watch it for the channel if you want to see. There will also be a link in here to the live stream that I did with Shadow and the live stream that I did with Junior. I will give you a trigger warning for the one I did with Shadow, that if you are somebody that is very sensitive, you may not want to listen to it because, well, we were being a little bit ornery that day, and we might be considered offensive to, well, most everybody. But that is it. I am out of here. I'm going to kill this Enderman on the stairs. I will see you next time.